So this is part one of my crazy friend. So one day my friend, we were in like fourth grade doing this. No, it was actually, yeah, it was third grade. And, so one of my friends, I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say names, I have been friends with since like kindergarten, way back when. And she moved away and then came back in like second grade. And we were talking. And I have this other friend who I'm not going to name. We're just going to say blonde. We're just going to say purple hair, blonde hair. Yeah, we're just going to say Blondie and Shorty, okay? So Blondie was the one that I had since like kindergarten. And we were like good friends, but she was really jealous very easily. Pretty sure she had a crush on me, not that sure. Um but my other friend Shorty, um we were talking one day and I heard Blondie get really, really jealous. We were distancing ourselves from each other. Like, I told Blondie, hey, I want to go hang out with Shorty today. We can go talk later, like a regular thing. Everyone needs a distance from their friends. And she basically was like, oh, okay, and left. And I was like, okay, rude much, but alright, let's continue on with our day, I guess. And I went over to to Shorty, I mean, oh my god. And we were talking, and once we were done talking, I heard Blondie say, hey, I'm gonna go talk to Shorty. And I was like, oh, okay, Blondie. And I was going away, and I saw Shorty cry after 5 minutes of talking to Blondie, and I didn't know what happened, but she didn't want to talk about it. So I was gonna ask her tomorrow, like the next day, basically. And
And the next day
basically,
at school, I was walking in, Blondie came up to me and she was like, don't talk to Shorty. She's a freak. She's a weirdo. She's disgusting. And I was like, what the heck? So that was just a big part of the morning where Blondie was like, hey, she's disgusting. Don't talk to her. Stay away from her. She's going to mess you up. Don't talk to her. And I was like, what the heck? But, yeah.
into the building, Shorty came up to me and she was like, hey, Faith, can you listen to me and Blondie's conversation? She wants to talk to me again. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't really care. I didn't really have a reason to, but I was like, oh, okay, I'll go do this. And when I went over there, they were talking, and I heard Blondie say that she would beat Shorty up if she did not stay away from me. She would beat her up and force her to stop talking to me. And Shorty was like, what the heck? No, she's my best friend. What are you talking about? And I was just sitting there like, what? How could Blondie? I didn't. What? And then Shorty was like, get off me. And then Blondie was like, I swear to God, if you talk to her even once during the whole time she's at this school, I will beat you up. You will never be able to walk again. You better not talk to her. And when they left, I ran away so that way I wouldn't be seen. And I told Shorty later at the end of the day when we were all going home from school that I heard what happened and I wouldn't let her get a beat up and I would talk to Blondie about this. And I went up to Blondie and Blondie was like, Shorty's lying. And I was like, I heard it with my own ears. And she was like, no, that didn't happen. You must. No. And I was like, yeah, no. We're not friends anymore. And I walked away from her and I could tell she was really mad. So the next day I was just walking with Shorty and protecting her. And then she came by and she was like, nothing happened. She still was trying to make me believe that nothing happened. And I was like, what? Excuse me? No, thank you. Anyways, that is the end of part one. There will be more stories in part two. Have a good day, my peeps and people.